It had been a rough few years. My marriage with Lisa ended abruptly when she left me, citing my financial struggles as the reason. She wanted more than I could give, she had said coldly, packing her bags and walking out the door. The house felt empty after she left, the walls echoing with the absence of her laughter, her footsteps, her presence. I stayed quiet, mourning not just the marriage, but the dreams we had shared. Friends and family tried to console me, offering advice, support, and encouragement. "You'll find someone better," they said. But the wound of betrayal was sharp and raw. I focused on myself, building my career slowly, working long hours, and saving every penny I could. The years passed. I grew stronger, wiser, and more confident, not because I sought revenge, but because I needed to reclaim my own life. Then, one afternoon, I received an unexpected invitation. Lisa's wedding. The envelope was elegant, the card pristine, and the handwriting unmistakable. I held it in my hands, disbelief mixing with a strange curiosity. She was marrying someone else, and she wanted me there. I debated for days. Should I attend? Part of me wanted to confront her, to ask why she thought inviting me was appropriate. Another part wondered if showing up might be the closure I needed. Ultimately, I decided to go. Not for her, not for her new fiancé, but for myself, to walk in as a man who had rebuilt his life despite betrayal. The day of the wedding, the church was filled with familiar faces. Friends, family, and neighbors all seated, awaiting the ceremony. I arrived in a crisp suit, calm, collected, and quietly commanding attention without even trying. People murmured, noticing the change in me since the last time Lisa had seen me. Then she appeared, radiant in her wedding dress, holding the arm of a man who looked proud to be there. Her eyes scanned the room, and when they landed on me, I saw recognition, followed by a flash of surprise. She whispered to her fiancé, leaning slightly. "That's him, my ex-husband," she said, her voice betraying a hint of nervousness. I didn't flinch. I didn't approach her. I simply walked down the aisle, offering polite nods to friends and family who looked on curiously. The ceremony began. I sat quietly in the back, observing. Lisa's smile was strained now, no longer the effortless charm she had worn years ago. When the vows were exchanged, I noticed her glancing toward me, perhaps hoping to provoke a reaction. But I remained composed, my expression unreadable. After the ceremony, the reception started. People mingled, laughter and music filling the room. Lisa approached me cautiously, a forced smile on her face. "You came," she said softly, almost as if she were testing me. "I did," I replied evenly. "I came to see that life moves on, no matter what we lose along the way." She hesitated. I didn't expect you to look different." I smiled faintly. People change. Sometimes for the better. Throughout the evening, she tried to engage, to recreate the familiarity we once shared. But I kept my distance, polite but firm, letting the past remain exactly that, the past. By the end of the night, I realized something profound. I had arrived on my own terms, confident and self-sufficient, while she had chosen a path she thought would satisfy her. Walking out of the venue, I felt a quiet triumph. Not from revenge or bitterness, but from knowing I had reclaimed my dignity, my life, and my self-respect. Months later, I reflected on that evening. Lisa's choice to leave me for financial reasons had hurt deeply, but it had also pushed me to grow, to succeed, and to value myself above all else. In the end, her wedding was not a wound, but a reminder. Strength and happiness can emerge even from betrayal, and true satisfaction comes from rising above those who doubted you. I drove home that night with a calm heart, knowing that my life was mine, unshaken, uncompromised, and full of possibilities far beyond what she could ever take away.